Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday's 7 a.m. morning mobility. I hope everyone had a great weekend and an awesome Monday since this is my first opportunity to speak to you all. Today on our agenda, we're going to start some things off with some of our basic movements, just kind of open up, get that body moving a little bit, and then we're actually going to go into, you can call it an exaggerated world's greatest stretch flow. To kind of open up our body, full body, and then we'll dive into a couple different build series as we go through today's session. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So first thing I want us all to do today, just wherever you're at, just kind of walk in place a little bit and kind of wiggle your toes. So just kind of settle into the ground beneath you where we're going to be for these next 20 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and stand tall. And I want to go with a deep breath first. So large inhale in. Exhale. And then we're going to go into a Jefferson curl. So go ahead and get those hands on our legs. And we start by tucking that chin. Slowly undo that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. We're just going to do 2 of these here today. Just try to clear any tension we may be holding in our back. And then try to get that mindset right before we go into the rest of the flow. So once you get down to the bottom, just hang out down there for a moment, and then go ahead and slide back up, keeping those hands on the legs. Stack that spine back up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep that chin tucked till you get up to the top. Open the chest, lift the chin, and then one more here. Big breath in. Exhale fully. Start by tucking the chin. Go ahead and undo that spine. Again, hands and forearms, stay on the legs. We're undoing that back, vertebrae by vertebrae here. Nice and easy. And once you get down to the ground, again, we're just going to hang out for a second. And then once you're ready, hands and forearms back on the legs. Slide that body back up. Stack that spine back together. Open up that chest first, then go ahead and lift the chin. All right. So next, we are going to go through 3 world's greatest stretches on each side. But what we're going to be doing, all right, is we're going to hold each position in the world's greatest stretch flow for about 15 seconds. All right. So we're just going to accumulate some time in these positions, get that body opened up, and prep for the rest of our session. So we're going to go ahead and come down to hands and knees in that quadruped position. Then go ahead and step your left leg forward and let that right leg go long. And we're going to start by taking that left elbow down inside that left ankle here. And then I got the timer in front of me. So again, we're just going to be holding each position for about 15 seconds. Just nice and easy here. And then go ahead and rotate open. And then we're going to hold this rotation for the 15 seconds. Just kind of keep your right arm pressed to the ground. Eyes are on the hand and the fingertips. All right. Nice and easy. And then come back down. Elbow back down inside that left ankle. We got 15 seconds here. And then to keep it a little bit more simple, we're just going to go back into a half front split, let that chest fall into the knee, and then we got 15 seconds here. So we'll run through this 2 more times here on the left side, and then we'll do 3 total rounds on the right side. And then go ahead and come back forward. Left elbow goes back down inside that left ankle. And rotate open. So as we go through these longer holds here, what I want you to try and accomplish is try to get a little bit more comfortable and acclimated with the positions and kind of feel that body open up as we go through each 15-second position. And we're going to take that elbow back down inside. And then we're going to push back into that half front split to finish out round 2 here on the left leg. Let that chest fall into that knee. And then we got one more round here on the left side, so we're going to come back forward, left elbow down inside that left ankle. So you should feel that hip opening up pretty good now. Then go ahead and rotate open. Get that back to move well. And then come back down. Left elbow inside that left ankle. And then push back in that half front split to finish out this left side. And so when we go to the right, I'm just going to go ahead and spin around. That way I can see the timer a little bit better as we go through the right side. Alright, go ahead and relax. And so we're going to switch sides now. So we're going to the right side here. So go ahead and step that right leg up and through, with that left leg along behind. So hopefully now you should notice a pretty big difference from the left side of the body to the right side. But we're going to go ahead and start. Right elbow down inside that right ankle, 15 seconds here. Then go ahead and press that left arm into the ground. Rotate over with that right side. 15 seconds here in our T-spine rotation. And take that right elbow back down to the ground. And then we'll push back into that half front split here on the right side. This will wrap up round one here. And we got 2 more to go. And go ahead and come forward. Right elbow down inside that right ankle. First 15 seconds here. It's nice and easy. Just kind of stay calm and passive. We're trying to work into a deeper in-range of motion with each position as that body opens up. And go ahead and press that left hand on the ground. Rotate over with that right side. Excuse me. And right elbow back down inside that right leg. Go ahead and push back into that half front split on the right side. And after this 15 seconds, we'll wrap up round 2. We got 1 more to go here. Alright, go ahead and come forward again one last time. Right elbow down inside that right ankle. Go ahead and lift that chest and rotate open. And take that right elbow down inside that right ankle one last time here. And last part here, push back in that half front split on the right side. Last 15 seconds. Alright, we can go ahead and relax and we're going to come out of that. And so next, we're going to go through a quadruped series here. So we're going to start by working on our wrist mobility. So we're going to kind of go with a 3-way quadruped wrist mobility. So first, I want to start with our hands just normal, pressing through the ground, the fingertips facing away from the body. Alright, and so we're just going to go for the next 30 seconds here, just kind of rocking forward and back. Alright, make sure the heel of that hand stays flat on the ground Your fingertips are spread wide, and we're taking our shoulders past our wrist, then up over our fingertips. All right? Got a few more moments here, about 15 seconds. Nice and easy. And go ahead and relax. And now what I want you to do, go ahead and turn those hands around where our fingertips are facing to our knees. And same thing here, about 30 seconds. We're going to take our shoulders back over our fingertips and then forward over past our wrists. It's nice and easy. We're looking for about 10 to 15 total reps here through these 30 seconds. One more here. And relax. Alright, this last one is going to be a minute. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add our forward and back rocks. And then we're also going to go side to side. And then we're also going to draw some circles. So it's going to be more of a free-flowing session here for the minute. And we're going to go ahead and start that minute now. So what you can do is just go whatever direction you want. You can go forward and back a couple times. You can go side to side. And then you can kind of make some rotational circles here, going clockwise and counterclockwise. Just make sure the heel of that hand stays flat on the ground. And those fingertips are spread as wide as you can get them, alright? We've got about 40 seconds left here. So just vary up the movement. Do a couple reps forward and back. Maybe a couple circles. Go laterally, side to side for a couple reps. About 25 seconds left here. Just a couple more moments. Alright, we'll go ahead and relax. So we can go ahead and sit back into saddle for a moment. We're going to be going into cat-cow next, which is kind of offload the wrists a little bit. So just go ahead and rotate them around clockwise, counterclockwise a little bit. Shake them out some. So next, we're going to go into a couple cycles of cat-cow here. Open up our back. So we're going to have our hands underneath our shoulders, fingertips spread wide. And we're going to go deep breath in. Exhale. And then press and reach that upper back into the ceiling. Hold it for a couple moments. And then we're going to drop the belly, lift the chest and eyes. Hold this for a couple moments. And then reset. Big breath in. Exhale. Press and reach. Really feel that upper back open up and stretch here. And go ahead and drop the belly, lift the eyes, lift the chest. And come to neutral. We got two more. Big breath in. Exhale. Press and reach to the ground. Reach that upper back to the ceiling. And then drop the belly, lift the chest and the eyes. Return to neutral. We got one last one here. Big breath in. Exhale. Press and reach into the ceiling. Drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the eyes. The last one here. And relax. Alright, so next we're going to do one last movement in a quadruped position, but we're just going to go ahead and rotate around. So we're going to go with our one leg rock back. So how we're going to set up is that left knee is going to be underneath the hip. Our right leg is going to be out to the side. And you want to kind of think about that right ankle being in line with that left knee. And then just go ahead and position yourself. Make sure the toe is pointed forward. And then use your hands as leverage. And we're just going to take a deep breath in. Push back. Then you should feel a nice stretch here on the inside of the right leg. And we're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back forward. Big breath in. Exhale. Push back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back forward. Last one here on the right side. Big breath in. Exhale. Press the hips back. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're going to go ahead and switch legs now. So if you have to, move to the different side of your yoga mat. We're going to take that left leg out. So same thing. That left ankle is going to be in line with my right knee. And my left foot is going to be pointed forward. And we're going to get our hands on the ground for leverage. And we're going to go deep breath in. Exhale. Push the hips back. You're going to try and get your hips to that right heel here. We'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Big breath in. Exhale. And push back. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back forward. We got one more here. Big breath in. Exhale. Hips go back. We're going to be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So last, this should take us to the end today. We're going to work some rotational chest opener, or more commonly known as a twisted cross. So just make sure you got enough room. And we're going to start by working on our right side here. So go ahead and lay flat on the ground. You want that right arm out to the side. All right, so if you see my right arm overhead, it comes right outside so that my wrist is right in line with my right shoulder. And then my left hand is going to go right next to my face. And then I'm going to take my left leg back and over. And then we're going to be here for about 1.5 minutes here on the right side. All right, so nice and easy. Just kind of find yourself being passive with it. So we're using that left leg to get some leverage, a little bit of a twist through the spine, but then we're really focusing on opening up that right chest, right shoulder, and bicep here. So this is one of those you definitely don't want to force yourself into more of a stretch than what's comfortable. All right. Kind of a minimum effective dose protocol here. Just a little bit will be enough. About 30 more seconds left. Just make sure that right arm is flat on the ground. All right, go ahead and relax. And then I'm going to rotate around here. So now we're going to work on the left side. And this will be the last pose for today's session. So you're going to lay flat on the stomach. Left arm goes right out to the side of your left shoulder. Right hand by the face. Right leg comes up and back. And then we got our last pose here today. Working on that left side. It's nice and easy here. And about 30 more seconds. Nice and easy. All right, and we can slowly rotate up out of that. Then everyone, that is going to wrap up Tuesday's 7 a.m. morning mobility. I hope you all enjoyed it. A couple quick call outs. Just remember we got the Exos at-home combine going on right now. So check out the communications for those. Again, if you ever have any questions, go ahead and shoot us an email at powerup@lenovo.